Sure. You are in the habit of paying dead or alive. Have you paid this one? If you've not paid, what is the problem? If you are in the process,
that's what I'm saying. That the Navy deals with only next of kin, and from my records, we have been dealing with the next of kin.
Of this very instance?
Yes.
Now who is the next of kin?
The next of kin is the wife, Mrs. Lucy.
Mrs. Lucy?
Yes.
You have the phone number of Lucy? The official next of kin remains the next of kin?
Yes, yes.
Fine. So he submitted Mrs. Lucy as his next of kin. I'm sorry. So you can take all my questions together. Those who died fighting Boko Haram.
So it's not cut and dry. That's all I want to explain. Under the IBC, the interval in the HTA course is 1 year.
So why do you give that Evidence Act first?
That's what I want to explain. After the 1 year, a board of inquiry will sit to ascertain whether the person can be presumed dead or not. So in this case, the board of inquiry, they've sat and they ascertained. And then certain processes were initiated. From 2011, the wife was paid 50% of the late husband's salary every month, which is the law under the HTA course. Okay. Pending when he declared a KIA, then where the Navy will keep paying that 50%. Even aside from that, when the incident happened, the base where the officer was serving took up the responsibility, even before the payment started coming monthly. They were paying the children's school fees. Then throughout the 2012,
if I may ask, how did he die?
They went on patrol. They were attacked by suspected sea robbers.
Now, see, if they had gone on adventure or whatever, he disappeared in a way not known. This lawyer quoting will come in. But if you realize that suspected sea robbers shot him dead, what else are you saying? Whether he's dead or not.
But that's under 1 year, the decision was taken.
It should not be even 1 month because you have ascertained what happened to the corpse.
So the POI was
what happened to the corpse, the body?
The body was not recovered. It was not found.
It fell inside the water?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
The body was not found.
So
the Navy is not disputing the fact that we are going to pay the benefit. That's why we have come
but
to
our oral, I'm not disputing the fact that you will pay, but
yes,
when?
Now, so immediately
now listen, madam. We had on you, I don't care how you feel or how you put your face. 10,000 today. What 10,000 will buy today? Or let me give you an example. 2 years ago, at this material time, 6,000 bought a bag of rice. Now, 18,000 to 20,000 will buy same. Can't you see you're shortchanging the price by not paying? Since 2012 till 2017.
So they were getting monthly 50% of the disease.
When are they going to get food?
Now that it has been determined as a KIA, they've initiated the process, sir.
So give me a time frame, Lucy.
Yes.
Have you paid Lucy?
There are entitlements that the NOK himself has to initiate. So if
what is NOK?
The next of kin.
So educate.
That's what I'm saying. If
you know the problem?
Yeah.
Don't wait for her to initiate it. Initiate it. Is she supposed to contribute money?
No.
What is she supposed to do?
As I say, there are lots of entitlements.
It's not just a problem to Navy or military. It's a problem that is worrying Nigerians. Retirement money comes, and in most cases, when they're about to do the funeral of the worker, we don't live to enjoy it. If that benefit will wait until the Minister of Defense writes the check and so on, it's not too good. If your colleague of yours will work and die peacefully or whatever, the next of kin should be able to access that money at the shortest possible time. People like you, military men who serve us, to get the benefits upon retirement or death or whatever. If it becomes an issue, you are against cowardice, am I right? In the military or in the force. So if you don't do this, you encourage cowardice, you encourage luxury and all whatnot. Therefore, when do you think you will pay him the first tranche? Will 7 days be okay? Follow this matter here now. The petitioner merely triggered your failure or neglect otherwise to pay. That's why I'm going with petition without him. The issue here is the dead man is here to get his rights, so that, like my colleague pointed out, so that the dependents. Let me tell you, you see a beautiful girl, you marry her. If you don't know how she look like, look at her, your mother-in-law. One day she'll turn like mother-in-law. You also retire or whatever. Maybe you don't go on combatant. So what is applicable to him is applicable to some other persons. If he died in action, that is why within 3 months, he should be given all the money so that other colleagues will see justification to fight.
Yes, sir.
So what is inhibiting the payment, please, sir? One impression. No more, we don't want INEC will have what they call it, inconclusive elections, and we don't want such things again. If we want to work like outside Nigeria they do, why will it, after 2 years of pronouncement of death, we're not against you, sir. It's against the system, and we want to correct the system. 2 years after death, they can't assess Abba. That's a public petition.
The NOK has been paid certain amount of money.
Tell us now. So that's what that's for us. If a military officer goes to fight or whatever and he's not seen, no communication, they wait for 7 years before he's declared dead. Oh no, we know there are procedures.
So excuse me, is it under your tax course? Is that 7 years embedded under your tax course, or under which of the acts or laws is it embedded?
The Evidence Act.
Evidence
Oh,
Act.
sorry. No. Listen, I'm a lawyer. The evidence has presumed that if one is missing and nobody hears of him or her after 7 years, is deemed that he's dead. Am I right? Just like if a man cohabitates with a woman for such a long period, they are presumed to be husband and wife. Somebody you witnessed the killing of who missed in action, you can't interpret that to be so. So is the Evidence Act now applicable or override the military laws?
Mr. Chairman, sir, if I may speak.